Yo guys, and welcome to the Friday Let's Play. Oh yeah. As you guys have seen by the title hopefully, and by the intro if I managed to do that correctly, this is the Let's Play series, and I've decided to call it Friday's Let's Play, because I've decided it needs to be on Friday. Yeah. But anyways, like I said, this is kind of your standard first start of the world type video. So I've decided to spice it up a little bit. This is actually a voiceover. So what you guys are watching is what I recorded, what was that, Monday or Tuesday night? And I'm dubbing over this Wednesday morning. So a little fourth world perspective type scenario, I guess. I don't know, I just messed my whole head up right there. Anyways, guys, like I said, this is your standard time-lapse, speed up, first day, set everything up type video, which I think I just explained that. Yeah, I'm talking circles around myself. Let's start off with this world. I actually used the program called Mist, which kind of shows you the biome location, and I guess if you want you can search for strongholds and whatnot to find in your world. The reason why I picked Mist to find a world was I had this vision in my head of a build, and after talking with Alex a little bit, kind of decided what kind of biome I wanted, and I kind of wanted something that had a lot of different biomes nearby to get all the different types of wood, primarily, and also, like I said, the main biome I will be building in for this one, just to give it away right now, is the Mega Taiga biome, and I will let you know right now it's a fairly large biome, and I'm hoping to do a fairly large build. I say this kind of slow because I've been known to kind of say things and not follow through with them, if that makes much sense. But anyways, like I said, this spawn area right next to an ocean, a swampland, a roof forest, a mega taiga, like I said. There's also a birch forest in two different directions, and a desert savanna combination on the far side of the mega taiga. And if I go to the east from spawn, there's a fairly large ice biome, which, like I said, that's helpful. Maybe I can find a spiked ice biome, which, yeah. I got a couple ideas for the packed ice, spike ice biome, like I said, yeah. But anyways, guys, like I said, this being still the first week, technically, of the new year. Technically, we're on day 8, so it'd be the second week, but I need to stop messing with my head. Oh, God, I'm failing at this. But, like I said, this is the quote-unquote first week of the year, give or take, and a little progress update with some of my resolutions. I did make my Monday World Show Off video in time somehow. I woke up that Monday after failing Sunday night rendering on Sony, or not Sony Vegas, Corel Video Studio, which is what I have. But after I failed horribly at trying to render, I woke up the next morning bright and early, did a quick render, and realized that I'd messed one setting up all Sunday night, and like I said, it messed me all up. But like I said, I finally got it rendered out. Took all day to upload. I think I finally got it uploaded about 6 o'clock. Which I started upload around, I want to say 9:30, 10 o'clock. if that tells you anything about my internet speed, dear God, I'm hoping college is a lot better this time. Which that brings me to another instance, I guess you'd say. College. This kind of plays into why I didn't record a whole lot and upload during college. For whatever reason, they seem to have the internet cut out almost every 15 minutes on the dot. And I'm not saying drop, I'm saying cut completely out. Like, you'd be watching a YouTube video, all of a sudden, no internet. Your video stops and you have to restart from the beginning or try to find your spot. It's like, okay, I know what uploading is going to be like. Yeah, so that's another factor I forgot to mention in all my update videos. And if you are paying attention to the screen right now, this is the Mega Taiga I will be building in. I'm just trying to find the centralized location, which, like I said, I used a mist, so I know what's underneath me, but I didn't look at the exact coordinate. So, yeah, I might be in the right area, I might not be. But I did try to find the somewhat centralized location. Like I said, I'm not giving away too much of what I want to build. But, yeah. What else is on my mind? Oh, yeah, college. Like I said, today is the 8th. I go back Sunday the 12th. Technically, moving day Sunday and Monday. So, like I said, by the, I want to say the 14th, classes will start. Which, if you're interested in that at all, my classes will be Business of Art, Art History 2, Animation, which I'm hoping will be more computerized animation. I have a bad feeling it's going to be a lot of stop motion, just because I've seen some of the graduates who have come out of Missouri Valley and their animation is more stop motion, which, yes, stop motion is technically animation, but at the same time, I'm more of a computer geek. I want the actual, like, oh, what's a good program? After Effects, is that an animation program? You can tell I've looked into this a lot. That's, wow. I'm just drawing the biggest blank in my life right now. Anyways, where was I at? Business of Art, Animation, wow. Business of Art, Animation, Art History 2, oh, don't draw a blank on me now, brain. Animation, Business of Art. Wow, it's on the tip of my tongue, I just can't say it. Business of Art, Animation, Web Design, that's the fourth one. And Intro to Philosophy or some weird thing like that. It's a core class, I have to take it, so I would rather not, but yeah, it is what it is. There are some of my core classes I've taken throughout the years I've enjoyed. Math and environmental science were probably one of the more enjoyable ones. I think the professor had a lot to do with it. And, yeah. But, like I said, some core classes are complete BS. Some are alright. Like I said, it just depends on the teacher, I believe. And, yeah, like I said, web design is going to be fairly, I don't want to say easy. Don't get me wrong. Web design is not a easy task because clients are more picky about the look than you are, if that makes sense. Like the designer, ergo me, will have a vision that I take from the client, make it into what I think they want with the elements of art, with all the principles of design and this and that, and the clients, usually from some of the teachers I've had that are web designers, they say the clients have a vision in their head that may not be design oriented or design in a way that is presentable, if that makes any sense. Not saying that everybody in the world is like that, but a lot of people who go to designers, they go to designers for a reason, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But they still think that they know what's best. And sometimes you just gotta look at them and say, I can do it, but if you don't get enough people liking your stuff, don't come to me, because I had this perfectly thing laid out for you and you went with this, so what are we going to do about it? But like I said, it'll be an interesting process. I've taken a few classes that were in some way involved in web design in vocational school, which around my area, it's basically a school you go to for a year or 2 years, either while in high school, which is what I did. I went my junior year in high school for 4 morning classes, which technically it was only 3 because of the bus ride. But like I said, I took web design, computer applications, which was Photoshop and Microsoft Office intensive kind of classes. And the third one, what was the third one? I can't remember now. It's only been 4 or 5 years, but it feels like it's an eternity ago. But yeah, like I said, I just cannot for the life of me remember. But on a different note, let's switch gears. Look at kind of my New Year's resolution progress. Like I said, I did make my Monday video, my Monday World Show Off video. Sadly, though, I've tried looking for a what's it called? Camera Studio mod for 1.7 of any type, and I just, for the life of me, cannot find it. Which I wanted to make a decently good intro for every kind of video I do. Well, not every video, but at least the World Show Off and the Let's Play. I think the World Show Off deserves one after so long. And if you remember back a while, like this is back in like the hardcore World Show Off, I had that basically it was a spinning background with words popping up, and as it's decent, but I think it can be improved. I'm hoping that the animation class will help me with that, or at least show me some programs that I can use for it. If above anything else, that will help me a lot, because I don't know which programs are better, which programs are decent. So yeah, like I said, who knows. Again, on my resolutions, like I said, hopefully this video, like I said, I'll render it today, upload it all day tomorrow, Thursday, and have it ready to go Friday. So schedule wise, I'll be sticking with that quite well. What else was my resolution? Eating healthier, drinking less pop, and this and that. New Year's Day, the 1st, like I said, I went to work with my father, and I forgot to pack Gatorade and stuff like that that's more healthy, or technically more healthy than pop. So the first day, I kind of failed. I had a bottle and a half. So the next day, I had limited myself to just 1 can. So that being said, ever since that day, I've only had a full bottle or just 1 can a day. And quite honestly, I feel so much better. Like, it's kind of a weird thing to say, but back in high school, I had a bet with my sister that I could go a entire basketball season without drinking pop. But back then, I only had like 1 or 2 cans a day, so it didn't really affect me as well, or affect me as much when I stopped. But now, like I said, working with my father out in the woods, like I said, we pack quite a lot of chips and pop, which, looking at it now, it's a bad idea, but you don't really have time to stop and eat a full meal or sandwich or something in the woods just because you don't have anything stored in because the truck's loaded down with tools. But, oh, and if you just saw that, my, when I was recording this time lapse, my little external hard drive ran out of memory, and I didn't notice it until about half an hour later. And yeah, that's why that happened. But anyways, where was I at? Like I said, I've only had one pop a day, give or take. Like I said, a bottle is technically a can and a half, so take that for what you want. As far as junk food, I've really cut back a lot. I used to have like 5 or 6 bags of chips in the woods. I've limited myself to 2 or 3, one for lunch and one at the beginning, one at the end. Which, if you're working from 8 to 6, which that's not terrible. Like I said, I've tried going that length of time without eating a thing, and by the end of the day, you're dragging your feet, and it's not a good program. But other than that, like I said, at home, I used to eat a bunch of cookies and not really cookies, Oreos is a lot what I used to eat for like a kind of like a midnight snack, and I've kind of stopped myself from doing that. Like I said, I'll eat maybe 2 or 3 at like 8 o'clock. Let's say dinner's at 7 for me, or 7 or 8. I'll wait 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll eat 2 or 3 cookies. Kind of, I don't know why, but my stomach is weird if it doesn't have a little bit of sweets before bed. Like I said, I wake up when it's not good. That's all I gotta say. But like I said, as far as eating like a whole thing of Oreos at one shot, I've stopped doing that. And that sounds really bad. I don't literally eat every single Oreo at one shot. I'll eat like a row and a half or row in one shot. And yeah, like I said, I've stopped myself doing that. And like I said, overall, health-wise, like I said, I feel better. I don't feel like crap. I don't feel sluggish. And like I said, that might have been one of the best resolutions I started / kept up. So what was my other video? Or what was my other resolution? Oh, yeah, being a better father. Like I said, working all day and coming home and feeding cattle and everything at night, it's putting a damper on my son's me time, which, like I said, hopefully college starts. Like I said, Alex got an apartment down there, so it'll be more time with him, and hopefully, like I said, it honestly does kill me that I spend so much time working, but at the same time, if I don't work, I don't have money. If I don't have money, family-wise, you're SOL. Like I said, if you're too young to know it, like I said, money makes the world go around. And if you're a child who hasn't grasped that concept yet, like I said, the sooner you grasp it, the more you'll realize that overall, as a family, without money, without working, without that time alone from your parents, when they have to work, like I said, there is no video games, there is no food, there is no nothing. Which, like I said, I understand it to a point, but at the same time, I do understand that it sucks not spending time with my son. Which, like I said, there's some things in this world you can help. There's some things you just, honestly, you cannot help. Work is one of those things you just cannot help. Which, like I said, it's one of those double-edged swords in a way. Like I said, you kind of danged if you do, danged if you don't. That's another thing I've tried. Kind of a silent resolution I've worked on is my language. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed that at all over the last couple videos. I've really tried to cut back on my language, primarily because I do have a son, and within the next year or so, he's going to start picking up on words, and yeah, I got to watch myself bad. I used to be, for this YouTube channel, like I said, I'd let it slip and not really care, but now that, like, they say things change when you have a child, they're right, it changes. Your whole perspective on thinking just changes completely. So, yeah. Things that make you wonder. Like I said, it's different. It's definitely different. But, like I said, this is coming towards an end to the video, which, sorry it's a short one. It was going to be about 30 minutes, but recording errors and me just failing like a big derp just stopped that from happening. So, like I said, got about a minute left. I think I'm going to sign off here and let the video play off, and I will see you guys later. Peace!